Are smartphones reaching a plateau? Now, I'm asking this question because before, when smartphones just started rising in the phone market, each year we saw really big updates because the technology was new and there were a lot of things to refine and make better. So one year we would get a huge camera upgrade, the next year we get a huge processor update, the year after that we get more RAM, and the software year by year gets better and better. And it was a great time. Means in each new year that smartphones come out, we were excited and we were waiting for what new big thing was coming. But it's been how long has it been, honestly? Since the first iPhone came out, well, it's been over 17 years at least. And during this time, we had 17 years of update after update, new phones from each brand coming out yearly. We saw some new brands coming in. We saw some old brands going out of the market, like LG. And today, I feel like we reached the point where there isn't much you can do. You can't really go that forward with smartphones anymore. I mean, just look at all the phones that are out there. They're basically the same when you look at specs wise. They all have really great displays. They all have decent cameras, but the flagships have good cameras. But that's more of a marketing thing anyway. They want to give the best the flagships the best specs. But just looking at the flagships, I mean, even Samsung and Apple, it's not really that different. You can't really say that one's far superior than the other. So they're on par there. And there are some Chinese flagships that are really good too. But hardware-wise, it's all on par. They're really powerful. The software has become really smooth and clean now for both Android and iOS. And now it's not that exciting anymore. I mean, the next year we get some small incremental update, a little more powerful processor, a slightly brighter display. The cameras are improved a little bit, but these updates aren't really all that meaningful. I mean, for a person who's thinking about buying a phone after 4 years, sure, there's a big enough leap to make him justify buying the new phone. But for a person who's bought a phone a year before or even 2 years before, there's not really that much going on to make him think, yeah, I have to get the new phone. And this makes me wonder if the yearly update cycle of phones is really worth it anymore. I mean, they have to put a lot of R&D into manufacturing these new phones, which makes these new phones expensive. And I think it's about time that instead of an annual update, they should do a 2-year update. Because you can't really make much of a difference in 1 year. That's the state we're in. Now, the only new thing that's coming this year is AI, and AI is not really there yet. It needs some work. And hardware-wise, yeah, I don't think it's really worth it putting money into bringing out phones every single year anymore. And if they do a 2-year cycle, then when the next phone comes out, they'll see a big enough difference. People will see a big enough difference that, yeah, I should update that phone. That phone's much better than mine. It makes sense. I mean, as things are right now, people only buy the phone that comes out this year. The next year, when the price is really discounted, because that seems like a better deal to them. The new features that come out, they don't feel like they have to have it. They feel like they could wait a whole year and buy at a cheaper price, because even when the next phone comes out next year, the difference won't be that high, so they won't really feel like missing out. And this is something that smartphone companies really need to address. No. Is there any new innovation that they could come up with that could really push things forward? At this point, I don't think so. The only thing there is, it's AI, but AI needs time. I think it's gonna take a few years for AI to become what it's meant to be in a smartphone. To be a truly powerful assistant that can do everything just by talking to it. So yeah, hardware-wise, I think the yearly update cycle, yearly refresh cycle for phones should stop now. And maybe they're planning on that because this is the situation we're in. And honestly, if they do a update every 2 years, maybe they could actually start bringing the price of these phones down. I mean, they put the R&D for one phone, they sell it for 2 years, and then they can make up a lot of money, and maybe the next one won't have to be so expensive. That's another benefit that the consumers could get. So yeah, let's see if something like this happens.